Good day, YouTube. It is, what day is it? Saturday, January 18th, 17th, something like that. This is turning out to be a little bit bigger of a snow event than they were calling for. Last snow we had here in Southeast PA was, I think, New Year's Day. So we've gone a couple weeks here with nothing. This was originally going to be like a coating to an inch type event, and we're sitting at probably 2-3 inches right now and still snowing heavy. So I am on my way to FedEx. They are closed today. I didn't have my sub bring his skid loader in there, which I'm kind of regretting now. Again, they're closed, so it's not the end of the world. It's just going to take a little longer. I have both skid loaders running up in the Reading area, as well as 2 trucks. Again, it's the weekend, so everything's pretty much closed except my Redners, which they've been on that since about 8 o'clock this morning. So no crazy rush. We have our time to get it done, and then they're calling for maybe something tonight into tomorrow as well. So we got to might be going back out again tomorrow. So I'm gonna get myself to FedEx. Hopefully I'll be there in the next 10 minutes, and then see what it looks like down there. We made it. Yep, they got a couple inches down here. When the pile started melting, we're gonna make new ones. It's still coming down pretty good, so kind of wish I had the skid loader now, but it is what it is. We'll make it work. So let me make a couple rounds here, and then I'm going to turn the backhoe on, let that warm up, and then again with the camera view, with how heavy and big the snowflakes are, it's just going to clog the camera lens. So I can never set you up outside. I don't know if anybody has a trick to that. Let me know how I can get good outside views without a snowflake clogging the lens. It is absolutely dumping out here. Very similar to the 7-inch storm that you guys would have seen by the time you see this one. Let's do a quick count. What are we at? We are sitting at exactly 2 inches on the blacktop right now, and I'm sure some of it melted when it first started. One thing I didn't show you guys is, so I have a dovetail. I technically ordered a non-dovetail flatbed. Came in from Erie, Pennsylvania, and it was another dovetail. So I was like, great. So I said, screw it, I'll keep it. So what I did is, and you remember I talked about how I hated the way this looked. So right now, see how that looked? I still wish this was not like, but it is what it is. So now what I did is I basically cut in a notch, and my father-in-law, he does this kind of stuff, cut in a notch. So now that's all welded in and painted. So essentially I was able to push that spreader back that far. So now it only sticks out that far. Yes, you're gonna say, oh, that's what a work ready is for. Problem is, all the work readies were like 5 months out. So winter would have been over by the time I got it. So we did this, that way I could still use it in the spring and summer with equipment and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna try and set you out up here. I have a feeling the lens is just gonna get covered in a wet snowflake the second I start driving, but we'll give it a try. Up, yeah, see, I feel like that's going to be a bad, I'll just do this again. I don't know, guys, what do you want from me? I'm trying here. actually not. It's definitely warmer here than it is up my way. It's actually scraping pretty good, but it's still covering up. Oh, and I put, I have these on all my trucks, but I never showed them off. I have custom cutting edge lawn and landscape mud flaps. I had 2 extra sets laying around, so when I did that, I put those on. We didn't. It still didn't start for probably another. I called you, you didn't answer. It still was not snowing. It still was not snowing. Starting to slow down now, but still accumulating. This is where the skid loader would have come in handy, back dragging all this. Even salt this, and as you can see, it's already melting off, so temperature is right around 30, but it's going to get very cold tonight, so we'll salt everything when we're done. Underneath is still very icy. It wasn't plowed yet. Well, I'm not getting too close.
Slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love
for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Making progress. It's actually it's still icy, but it's scraping very clean. So it's starting to melt actually too. This is the snow scraper here that you've seen. I gotta see where this wire goes. I don't feel like. All right, so is it not plugged in? All right, I guess it's not plugged in. Good. So I just got a weather update. Now they're calling for potentially another 2 to 4 inches down this way tomorrow, probably closer to 2. But I mean, that's essentially what we have here. Going to be added again tomorrow. Getting there, so we have to basically do this whole section over here yet. All that's done. I have to salt everything yet. So we still have this quadrant here yet. Skid loader would be nice because trying to clean in and around all these trailers is a pain in the ass with the truck. It sticks to the blade, and then when I put it down, it falls out. And then I got to go back over it again. So like, I'll clean the best I can in front of these bodies and stuff, and throw the drone up and salt it heavy and go on to the next one. Clearing up, sun's out. Probably another, I gotta do the employee parking lot yet. I didn't touch that. And a couple sidewalks that are here. Salt it, and then sounds like we're gonna be back again tomorrow. Down this way, potentially 2 to 4. So, back at it again. There she is. I don't think I must not have recorded too much because I still have 21% battery, which tells me I probably didn't do as much as I thought, but I'm running around with the salter now, as you can kind of see behind me. Throwing salt down. I mean, it melted off very well, so I'm just kind of hitting these little wetter areas so it doesn't freeze tonight. And I think, like I said already, looks like we're going to be back down here again tomorrow, so we will have to do it all over again tomorrow. So I'm gonna button this up and see how the guys are making out in Reading and go do a couple more. Adios.